Hi there everyone, GuardianE here with another summon video for Destiny Child, this time on Season 32 Ragna Break for Akrasia, which you can get for free, and she is quite a stunner, but alongside her we do get two other units debuting with the event. So we have Duetsha here with her own premium pickup summon, and we have Ariel here, who's a little bit more my speed, a character that I'm more interested in getting. But we are going to summon for both of them here. We may as well, since, of course, we do get a guaranteed copy within 15 multis, and hopefully it doesn't end up taking that much. So let's start getting right into it. We'll start with Duetsha. We'll save the best for last. We'll save Ariel for later. And we'll just kind of see how this goes. Akrasia, we'll take a look at her a little bit later as well. Her design is crazy. Her design is crazier. Akrasia's design is crazier. So, super hyped for the batch this go-around. Interestingly enough, us getting two new units for this particular Ragna break rather than the singular new unit banner that we've gotten in the past. So, there also doesn't seem to be any combined banner for the two of them, which is interesting. Although I guess we haven't gotten... It's been a while since we've gotten a couple of those too, so... Yeah, I don't know. And then as far as the spa skins, I'm pretty sure they are still static. Alright, so nothing on the first multi. We're going to go ahead and skip this next one. It will, of course, cut to a 5-star if we do get one. And if it is a 5-star, it is going to be Duetsha. So we will skip. Nope, no go this go around, and nothing of note. Really, I mean, if we don't get a 5-star, there's really nothing of note anyway, so we'll go ahead and sift through this one here. Alright. Now, naturally, Lisa's Extra Lessons is currently live. I'm super late, and I don't know if I'm going to get around to actually putting out a recommended targets video. A lot of the selection hasn't changed from the last one, to be perfectly honest. So I think most of my recommendations stand as they are. Maybe some rare exceptions with something swapping around. I can't remember if there are even a whole lot of new characters added to the selection. So if you are interested, I mean, I will link that in the corner. If from the last Lisa's Extra Lessons that we got, like 6 months ago or so. A lot of the information that's there is, quite frankly, still relevant. Alright, so we're going to skip this one. Yep. And skip. And nothing once again. It's okay. It's alright. Let's dive in again. Now, of course, as we repeat ad nauseum, the consolation prize, the ideal consolation prize is 5 multis in, because at 5 multis in, you do get yourself the spa skin. Now, neither of these characters, I think, have animated spa skins. I know for sure the Ragna Break does not. Oh, hey! What do you know? Getting Duetsha right now. So she is going to be, she's a con artist and a dark supporter. Do not look away. Swear your loyalty to me. Do so, and I'll take you to paradise. Lofty promises, Duetsha. Lofty promises. Seems like a very smug little thing there. So... we did get her. It's pretty nice. I haven't looked into the units themselves to see kind of what they do. Just interested in kind of filling out the Pokedex, the Spirit Dex, Soul Dex, whatever you want to call it. Filling that out and making sure we get all of the units that drop with the event. All right. Potentially we could get 2 in 1 here, but that's not going to happen. That's totally okay. We're getting 1 copy of Duetsha. And that is going to call it for this... banner. Oh, perfect timing too. We ended up getting our mileage here. That's always a nice thing to get. Okay, so I thought that was 4 multis, but that was actually 5 multis. So that I thought it was 4 multis, which is perfectly trollish, basically. 4 multis is just 1 shy of getting the consolation. So we actually did get the 5 multis, so we are going to get the spot skin guaranteed, which is kind of nice. So let's drop right into Ariel, who was really my primary target for this summoning session, and hope that we can get her pretty early. And we'll be taking a closer look at, of course, at all of the designs with this batch. But Ariel in particular is quite striking with the fact that her awakened version looks totally different. Like, the hairstyle is really different. Obviously, the hair color also changes. So yeah, pretty nice details that they add there. Always appreciated. Destiny Child never shies away of really kind of going all out with the design, so no real surprise there. Let's see if we can get Ariel in the first multi. Nope, not going to happen here. It's alright. Next one, multi 2. We are going to skip this one. Come on, Davi. Give us a little bit of New Year's juice. A little New Year's luck. Nope. Not going to be anything here. And next multi in, so this is multi 3. 5-star rate is 3%, of course, and then on these debut banners, the featured unit is that sole 3%. Really, really good rate, really generous. And, oh, nope. Okay, that's going to be Chimera. And, of course, we're swimming in the currency, too, so no harm then. So I ended up just buying a ton of box space, because it's been really annoying lately with all of the different awakening material that you can get, and just saving up on some of the not the skill fodder, the EXP fodder and things like that. So I ended up just buying a whole bunch more slots. Quite frankly, I probably could splurge a little bit more, just for like the sheer convenience. We get so many crystals for free, guaranteed in this. As long as you're not trying to chase +6s and ignition, like, on day 1, which, quite honestly, there's really almost never a need to do that. So, let's see. No, nothing. Nothing here. This is going to be multi-5, so it looks like we're going to get the spot skin for both of them, which is actually pretty nice. That's actually my preference, personally. I don't like getting the character within the first, like, 3 or 4 multis. I prefer going 5 or above. But of course, well shy of the 15 that's necessary to guarantee. So we'll see if she makes me work for it at the 15 multis. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully she's willing to cooperate just a wee bit. And then we can hoard more crystals, which... I don't know. I don't know. There's probably going to have to be another collab before I go super hard and try to +6 right away. And nope. Not gonna happen. Agamemnon. Come on. No. Okay, not this time. Next one in. Next multi. Multi number 6. And speaking of collabs, I'd be very curious as to what we're gonna get this time around. Let's skip. And nothing. I mean, we never got the Street Fighter collab. You know, that is one thing. We never got the Street Fighter collab that the Korean server did, which is kind of unfortunate. It's a little weird because we're so many years out. You know, they'd have to probably completely renegotiate that, and you know, I'm sure they just don't have the ability to just kind of extend the contract. I think they probably have to renegotiate it at this point, because it's probably like all different people. Because back when they negotiated that, it was like probably early Street Fighter V, if not late Street Fighter IV. It had to have been early Street Fighter V. But yeah, I mean, now we're on the cusp of Street Fighter VI, so... and lots of changes of management and people in power, and... So I'm not anticipating that again. It seems like they have a pretty good relationship with Arxis. Alright, so that's not gonna be anything. I know we could get another Miku collab, which is always okay. I'm not like the biggest Miku, I'm not a Miku fanatic or anything. Let's skip. Alright, okay, fine. We are going to get her here. So I am curious what the collaboration, you know, what the next collab is going to be. But don't have to worry about that right now. We have to worry about Ariel here, and we've gotten her, which is fantastic. And those signature wild drill to the side twin tails, awesome. Watch her Ariel. Angel Ariel, a representative from heaven who had been hiding her identity. And she is going to be a water attacker. So that is very, very nice. We did get her here. Alright, well, let's start things off by taking a closer look at the con artist Duetsha. This is where we're going to start. The demon Duetsha leads the new religion Heating Light as its god. She has long given up on the Archfiend contest and instead is trying to build a kingdom to call her own in the mortal realm. Her life is being worshipped by humans and luxurious comfort was cut dreadfully short when she was betrayed by her subordinate, the demon worshipper Archmage, causing her to be banished from the healing light. Will she get a chance for restitution and escape life out on the streets? I don't know. She does look a little serious, a little streetwise here if we take a closer look at her design. It's pretty cute, I have to say. I like the color palette with the lavenders and the purples. Very fetching with the asymmetrical leggings. I do like the fact that she has this baseball bat that she kind of taps in one hand, but she's got like a popsicle in the other. That juxtaposition of obviously being very, very threatening and being very innocent at the same time. And she has like kind of this smug expression on her face, which is quite cute. So Duetsha is going to be a dark supporter, and where she's going to shine is really during Ragna boss equivalent. So large bosses where you face off with a standard 5-person team, and she's going to provide her dark attack friends, her allies, with a skill gauge charge bonus, as well as a stackable buff of Battle Cry, which gives a huge attack boost to her allies that are a dark type. And again, she also increases the skill gauge charge speed with her leader buff of dark type allies, and also cooldown minus 1 second for dark type allies during a Ragna break. So that can be really potent if you think about it. Your DPS is centered around your skill cooldowns, and so being able to just lop off 1 second flat off of all of your different dark allies cooldowns is really, really potentially quite strong with certain combinations. Let's take a look at her drive effect here. Black Lie. Alright, they're very intimidating with the nail dat, and then a swing and a hit with the stars exploding. Very appropriate, not too bad, not so super elaborate, but still pretty nice. So next up we've got Watcher Ariel here. Ariel is an angel who has been sent from heaven to observe the mortal realm and infernal realm as the Watcher. She hides her identity and works as a TV hostess in Channel Evil, broadcasting station. Ariel usually conceals her power, as common people might burn to death if they were exposed to her true power. Like her predecessor angels, all she wanted was to wait until the end of her term, return to heaven, and then get promoted. But she gets involved in the Archfiend contest and finds out about the new omen. Ariel unintendedly steps into a new destiny. So Ariel's 2 different base skins, of course. This is her default, where it's obviously very back heavy here. She's kind of straddling the giant spear or lance that has this techno appeal to it. It kind of shoots out the other side, the end of it. And she has those signature, really bountiful drill twin tails there that go laterally off of her head. Obviously has the angel halo that has, again, the tech vibes a little bit. There's even a halo around the actual handle of the staff. She's got kind of a strappy race queen mecha design, and she has like little angel wings that flap as well in the animations. And with hers, when she awakens, her skin changes pretty dramatically. You know, her entire hairdo changes, the hair color changes. It's the straight black. The pose stays the same, the demeanor stays the same, but the color palette completely shifts, which is very appreciable. So I feel like, you know, this is a really great one because you can kind of pick and choose your favorite and go with that one, whichever one you're feeling at a given moment. So she is going to be a water attacker, and she's going to be PvP based, which makes a lot of sense since she is sort of the mascot for the PvP in the game, the original version. So it would make sense that this new iteration is going to be PvP centered. So her drive effect here, let's take a look. Deo Volente. Okay, and you have the spear at the end opening up and just ripping the earth apart with that beam. Really cool. Okay, alright. Not like super amazing or anything, but still sufficiently dramatic, I think, overall. And of course, the Ragna boss this time around is Almighty Akrasia that you can get for free just by grinding the event Foolish Sheep, Get in My Enclosure. Akrasia's goal is to become Archfiend. One day, in the midst of using her superb combat and charming abilities, any and every means at her disposal to gather childs, she hears of the Healing Light, a religion founded by the demon Duetsha. Discord in the church caused Duetsha to be ousted, and Akrasia colluded with Archimago, a demon worshipper and aide to Duetsha, to become the new god of the Healing Light. Having so easily gained control of the church, she now bolsters her ranks as she drains the worshippers' souls. So very devious here is Akrasia. Obviously quite a beautiful design. She is full-figured in that leotard, and the leggings has sort of these ruffles on the side as well. She has almost a Buddha-esque pose. She's exuding this sense of peace, which makes a lot of sense as she's or at least masquerading as this benevolent leader of a new religion, has the crown or the halo behind her that sort of shifts and moves in tandem with her click animation, which is really, really nice. You have just a couple of markings and tattoos on the hips to draw your gaze there. And then she's just got the sort of a maid fringe or headpiece there, reflective and works really well with the rest of the cloth that kind of flows off of her and the frills on the hem of the sleeves and the bottom of the dress. Now Akrasia's other skin here, War Goddess, is where she kind of shows her true colors, I think. Yeah, so right here, a War Goddess Akrasia, you can get this skin just by going through the Ragna Burst. And clearing that first stage, and you will get the skin. Of course, I think it will drop just into the Blood Gem shop after the event is over, maybe a week after, like they usually do. Merciful Akrasia takes the Whip of Love in hand, so she has shed her saintly attire and slipped into something a little bit more provocative and risque here, with the officer's cap, the whip, the handcuffs in the back, the bondage elements, certainly a more figure-hugging and skimpy attire, certainly an S+ skin here. Definitely get it while you can, and if you miss out, you can always get it for the blood gems afterwards. So Akrasia, like Ariel, is going to excel in PvP. That's where she's most centered around. That's where she gets the most bang for your buck as far as her skills are concerned. Some of them are catering not only to PvP, but only activate in PvP. But as a defender, she's going to grant everybody a 20% defensive buff to everybody. So regardless of color, regardless of type, that's actually pretty nice as the leader buff. So just generally speaking, you're going to get that defensive buff. And she also grants a buff called Luminous Shield that to her allies where they get a defensive buff, so their defense is plus 35%, and it inflicts blind on the enemy when they attack, which is pretty nice. So it actually decreases the enemy's accuracy by, it looks like in here, 45% at min, and it goes up to like 68% at max with ignition. Goes up, it doesn't change from ignition. But also it gives evasion to her allies as well in PvP. So effectively, she's just going to provide a defensive buff to her allies when they attack blindness on the enemy so that they're going to miss more often and, again, increase her overall survivability in PvP. So let's take a look at her drive effect here, Demon's Halo. Oh, yeah. This skill animation is awesome. So she gives you a little kick to the head, it looks like. So the true colors coming out with the drive effect with Demon's Halo. She tugs on the whip, presumably slaps you with it, and then smacks you down, and then kicks you while you're down with that stilettoed heel. Or stiletto toe end, I guess. But yeah, definitely quite nice. Alright, well that is going to wrap things up for the summons for Duetsha as well as Ariel. Let me know in the comments below how your summons went, if you did summon for these characters, how the Ragna break is going for you. We've got, I think, a little less than a week left of the event going. Hopefully you've been able to get your copies of Akrasia as well as potentially the skin as well. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to leave us a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more Destiny Child content. We thank you all so much for watching, for taking time out of your day to spend with us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, let's keep on slacking.